Second Amendment?
Next speaker.
Did you ever look at it? The First Amendment. You know, the second one...
Whitney Gardner.
If I can get this any clearer.
All right, Whitney Gardner, Silver Lake Road, Meriden.
Mr. Petroselli, Mr. Gardner has 3 minutes to speak, and you're not being cooperative. And you did not stick to the rules of which I laid out. Mr. Gardner, you have 3 minutes. Mr. Petroselli, that is enough. Thank you. Mr. Gardner, I apologize.
All right. On a lighter note,
Please.
I'm here tonight to show support for naming the Maloney High School track in honor of Coach David Beall. He was my track coach at Maloney from 1967 to 70, and he was the man that started the track and cross country teams at Maloney High School. And in 1958, I believe, he coached until he retired back in the mid 80s. There's no one more deserving than this. He was known not only in Meriden but all over the state as a respected and successful coach. I've already been to the Board of Ed about this, and they said their hands are tied because the track is owned by the city. So that's why I'm here tonight, to find out if you're going to send me back to the Board of Ed, or who makes this decision on naming. So that's why I'm here tonight. We have a petition on Facebook right now. It was started by Mr. Beall's granddaughter. It started last Sunday, I believe, about 8 days ago. We've already got 145 signatures on it. And there's also been some support financially. There's going to be a sign up there. But there's a lot of support for this. I know this has been bounced around for probably the last year now, because I've seen that in the paper last year. But nothing's been done, so I know with all the improvements going on in Maloney, they're almost finished. This would be a perfect time to do this. Coach Beall was dedicated to his sport. His passion and commitment to the teams were a story of who he was. My senior year, there was close to 150 people that went out for a track that spring. That's unprecedented. That was because they all wanted to be on his team. During the winter, when it was indoor track was in full swing, every Friday night he would take about 8 to 10 of us up in that old Chevy station wagon of his up to Yukon, so us guys could compete against all his high schools in the state. He didn't have to do that. He did it at his own expense. So in closing, as the years pass, teachers and students will come and go. We don't want his legacy to be lost to history. By naming the Maloney track after him, it will assure his name and spirit will always be there. Thank you.
Thank you. We will look into that. So thank you. Next is Mr. Alejandro.